Okay, here we go. Got the top cut out on it. I am currently riveting in some little strips of trim right here, because when the top shuts there will be a crack there, so I put trim underneath it, so it'll actually, the top will seat on top of that trim real good, and it'll also keep it from sucking air, and it'll seal it. So what I'm doing is I'm prop riveting it in with pop rivets, and I think that'll be fine. I don't think the heat will cause them to let loose. If they do, I can take them out and put bolts in or whatever. Also on the top, when I cut it out, it's act like spring steel. It's on a round shape, but it's held in a round shape by welded together, and when you cut it out, it kind of springs apart and stretches out like a spring. So what I had to do is I had to put this all thread in here, one side to the other, and it actually adjusts to suck that back in to contour to the outside here, because it was overlapping and falling down below this. So all I do is take this on these bolts and tighten them up till the adjustment comes out correct down here. And so I had those sticking out on these plates, and I thought, if they're sticking out enough, I'll just put a handle on that. So I drill a hole and I put a piece of square tubing for a handle. It's also heavy enough to hold the top down tight when it closes. So when I get it adjusted, it just sits perfect in there. Also, I got the other door cut out, and I'm about to strip it with some stripping to do like the other one. And it too is sprung out. It comes down here to the bottom when it closes, and it falls down below this. So I'm going to have to find some way to adjust it up so it closes right when it closes. And I'll probably do the same thing with all thread or something, and put it from the bottom edge up here somehow, so when you adjust it, you tighten it, it actually pulls this up. And my friend Jason gave me a whole bunch of steel, and I'm using 3/4 by 3/4 square tubing and some other miscellaneous stuff, and I put it in here to support this, because when it gets real hot, it'll start warping. This steel on these water heaters is thin. A lot of people say, oh, that's just too thin for me, but it's free. You can dig these water heaters out of the trash. You're going to pay probably $1,000 for a smoker like this, and I've had one like this for 20 years, and finally the bottom rusted out of it, and that's why I'm building another one. So this time I'm going to put a false bottom in there, maybe out of stainless steel or something. That way it won't rust out, and it'll keep the bottom from burning out. So then I've got to put the square tubing on the sides here and here, so it'll support it and keep it nice and straight, and in the back. And that's what I'm going to put the supports on for the 3 racks. I'm going to put one there, one in the middle, one up here, and I'll have 3 places to put three different briskets or whatever in there. That's coming along pretty good.